Look who decided to come back. Me, Connor Bonner. Okay, let's see what we're going to talk about today. Coming up right now. Because this intro is bad and let me get something better. Let's load it up. Welcome back. This is how we're going to start the Connor Bonner Show from now on. And notice we don't have a camera off because we are going to react to some basketball featuring the Brick Brothers, Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma from the Washington Wizards, who have been picking their shots from the Washington Wizards. And the Splash Brothers, Steph and Curry and Klay Thompson, will continue another playoff run as these torturous NBA referees keep cheating. And now today, we are going to be reacting to some Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma lowlights. Let's load the video. So apparently, here's the video, and we got Jordan Poole sneaking the ball up like he's Stephen Curry. But this game is according to the score down here, which I blocked my camera so you guys would see it, which is obviously Milwaukee Bucks versus the Washington Wizards. So let's watch. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Okay, nice screen, nice screen. Okay, is this... Oh, that's low IQ. Okay. I guess I read that wrong. Okay. So when were these Jordan Poole low IQ moments? These are probably just other highlights. But it's just him standing there. Oh! Kuzma! And he reluctantly misses. And this dude reluctantly misses the Jordan Poole shot. One that Jordan Poole hit at Chase Center twice in front of courtside chicks, which I call baddies, and I love baddies. Alright, let's continue. Who shot that? Poole! What? Man, come on, guys. No wonder the seats are not even filled at that stadium. Oh! Okay, why is this dude turning the ball over? I don't think there are any baddies in DC. It's the government in DC. No baddies. Maybe the dancers. Just raise up the dancers, not the baddies. Halfway through, I should stop watching this halfway through the video, but let's keep watching because I want to see how bad this guy is. Bro, they literally DQ'd the whole game. Okay, Daniel Gafford, that's a good rebound. That's a good rebound. It's Poole that we're worried about. No! No! What a clown! What a clown! What a clown! Coming off that screen, he had an opening. His ball was 37 points tonight. There's Poole. Or even a possibility of getting beat in a layup. You want to be solid. Second foul on Malachi. What is going on here? Okay, who's gonna shoot it? Poole has the ball. Shoot it! Shoot the ball! You have a screen. Give it to Kuzma. Okay, Kuzma has it. Bro, he's ball hogging it. Give it to Poole. Shoot that! You idiot! That game. Give it to Kuzma. It's fouled. Oh! Look at the foul. No wonder Vanessa Hudgens broke up with Kuzma. Wow. Come on, guys. It's Melo hitting the clean shots in this scene. Not Poole. To be honest, what the hell is Jordan Poole? Ooh. I think I probably watched the wrong video on this one. Oh, we got one more minute. Wow. So at that previous clip, he's trying to get Jordan Poole. Is that Gordon Hayward? Yeah, that's Gordon Hayward and PJ Washington Jr. thing. And they're trying to draw fouls. Like in some old video that I was watching about basketball, the NBA referees are controlling basketball. They're controlling the NBA. They want to end the Warriors dynasty. They don't want back-to-back-to-back MVPs because we have the scenario with Steph Curry and Nikola Jokic. And last year, a couple people say that Jokic deserved MVP. And where in that case last year, it was given to the process. Alright, let's watch another video because I want to see some more. Alright. Lowlights. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is at Chase Center, so... Okay, let's... Alright now. So the Warriors... Oh, no. My bad. I'm wearing a Warriors jersey, and this episode's about the Wizards. And now we have a new approach. To fix the one and only Jordan Poole. So how are we going to do that? They have the second worst record in the Eastern Conference. And we all know stories about the 28-game losing streak by the Monty Williams, Kate Cunningham-led Detroit Pistons. And I mostly think it's that we're blaming James Wiseman for not getting as much playtime. Because if you didn't know, Dwayne Casey has resigned and stepped off the lead as head coach. And then Monty Williams takes over and carried the Phoenix Suns to the NBA Finals in 2021 and was recently fired for not winning a championship or bringing the Suns to title contention, which he has done with the New Orleans Pelicans by the time Anthony Davis was around, or probably before that, back then when the Pelicans were called the New Orleans Hornets. So this duet has to be fixed because apparently JP and Kuzma are not working out together. They can't carry a team. It's probably everybody else that's helping, contributing to the Wizards' wins. But now, let's go check their games, because I believe it's priority. And let's keep the music on, because I want to wonder more about the Wizards. Not about that den in that cup. So I know these are from Google, but let's check ESPN, because ESPN's better, and then we can start analyzing some more games. So they won today, which is pretty impressive, so let's look at this one first. And let's turn that off. And we all know Mikal Bridges is the lone star. So the Wizards 7 turnovers, which is pretty good. And how big is this deficit over here? 9-point deficit. And then we somehow managed to bounce back in 8 minutes into the fourth quarter, and then we just ran off with the lead, which we haven't led since second quarter. So 50.5 field goal, and we have 39.5 in 3-point range, 7 turnovers, and 43 rebounds. And wow, 82% people attended. And hey, look, it's the referee that Luka decided to flirt with his catchphrase, fouling in love with you. I got over 10 catchphrases, but we'll use them in the later video. So here are the team stats, but let's look at the box score, because box score is interesting. Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Nick Claxton, and Mr. Spencer Dinwiddie, who played with Luka in the playoffs against the Warriors in 2022. That is until they acquired Kyrie in the middle of last year, who seems to be clicking with Luka very well. Not with James Harden and Joel Embiid situation that same year, in which he has been told not to travel with the team during the very beginning of this NBA season. So this is the Nets. And Claxton has led the Nets in rebounds. And then Avgia leads for the Wizards. And who has the most points is Kyle Kuzma. And my one concern is all the points that Jordan Poole. Okay, let's turn that off because it's not important. But all his stats are highlighted. He managed to put up 5 points, no rebounds at all, 5 assists, 4 personal fouls, and 1 turnover. 2 field goals, and 1 3. At least he wasn't 1 for 20 or 0 for 20. 1 for 4. But in terms of rebounds, didn't want to contribute as much. But assists were all you could do. And then we have a bunch of people who got benched. And the only question is, what happened to Ryan Rollins? Probably got sent to another team. And then they benched Mr. Patrick Baldwin Jr., who is this big guy shooting a ton of threes from last year on the Warriors. And we do need more post-up players like Draymond Green, who was unfortunate for a suspension, and referees were fooled enough to... Well, they weren't fooled. They just weren't happy with Draymond. No wonder Celtics fans hate him, because he's Draymond. Alright, let's go look at some more games, because I want to know more about this Wizards problem. Let's look at some more recent ones, like some Wizard wins, like at the Trailblazers, to see if JP actually carried, or all the work was done by Kyle Kuzma. So Kyle Kuzma leads us in scoring. Well, I'm a Warriors fan, I'm just analyzing the Wizards because I want to. And we have some other scores up here which I'm not satisfied with. Harden. Jordan Poole, 13 points again in their last Wizards win. Okay, 2 rebounds. Offensive rebounds are... You can barely. He has 13 points. He made 5 out of 5 on his free throws. That was the one good thing Jordan Poole had in his career. And his field goals, 4 for 13 for 2-pointers. And then from the 3-point line, he is 0 for 4. Which is probably the worst 3-point range in this entire game. Oh, that's Anthony Simons, who shot 50. You know what? He did make more threes. But Jordan Poole, in this game, has the worst 3-point percentage out of everybody in this entire court. Okay, that's the wrong website. And he hits 13 points, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and all the starters here have at least 1 steal. And then Daniel Gafford comes up with 4. Let's go look at some more Wizards victories. Alright, this was a home game. And let's look at the box score. Kuzma leads us again. And the Pacers are really surprising with Halliburton and the newly acquired Obi Toppin. So one person was benched. Okay. At least PBJ got minutes. 2 points, actually. So, Kyle... Okay. So yeah, this game was an old highlight. JP actually did pretty good in this game. Besides carrying with Kyle Kuzma. 4 rebounds, 8 assists, still had 2 turnovers, and 4 personal fouls. Which is what I believe that Jordan Poole needs to work on as a whole. So that concludes it for the Brick Brothers. Let's move on to the Splash Brothers. The Warriors have recently lost to the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. But this loss is to be blamed on by the referees. As obviously Wiggins led the team in scoring, and we have had a lot of blames that Nikola Jokic was sent to the free throw line so many times. And since I'm here, let's check when the Warriors are playing next. So the Dallas Mavericks will be tomorrow at 5:30, and I think that's going to be on Saturday prime time. So here is where the win-loss pattern starts. But I still don't know how we lost to the Miami Heat. Maybe the Warriors got rigged basketball again. But now, I'll go check some more Warriors highlights. But for now, we're going to take a quick break. Alright, I just showered. But hey, look at the bright side. I'm back. Now let's look at some Warriors wins. Starting with the Nets. Cameron Thomas, 41 points. That dude had a 40-game skid. 40-point skid 3 times in a row. Now let's check the full box score. But the Warriors do need to work on turnovers. Well, we could have lost this game, except the only part I'm concerned about is the Warriors can maintain themselves the entire season. Talk about the Draymond suspension. Got involved for choking Rudy Gobert, who was trying to be the peacemaker and now trying to fight Klay. But Jalen McDaniels started the whole scenario, and Klay doesn't want to get in a fight. Now, what's his first fight? Dorian Finney-Smith gets benched. Wow. Maybe he got hurt. They just didn't want to say it, but it didn't look like they decided to bench him because it was against the Warriors. And we all hope Gary Payton's going to come back, which will be by tomorrow. And earlier we did mention the Brick Brothers, and now we have the Splash Brothers, who end up taking this game to new heights. And Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, an unstoppable duo that we've seen. They've made my childhood. They made almost everyone's childhood as kids. And as Warriors fans growing up with adults, well, there you have it. Steph and Klay are going to continue this historic timeline for the Warriors. Well, after Klay's injuries, he's not the Klay Thompson he was anymore, which you're going to hope. And Draymond is a whole different story, standing up to those cheating refs, whereas on the other half, everyone thinks to him as an idiot, and Celtics fans, of course, calling him the N-word. Who do we have next? The Portland Trailblazers, where we're only going like a 1 game because we know the Blazers suck. And of course, let's ignore that. And of course, DeAndre sucks. He never deserves to be... Okay. He never deserved to be a number 1 pick. Ever. But yeah, we can all agree he sucks. But the Warriors do need to work on their 3 points and turnovers. 43 rebounds is actually pretty good. Warriors just took over the game! And now, let's see how we did against Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics without the Big Ben, which I need to include Draymond and Kristaps Porzingis. And Steph Curry carries the Warriors with 33 points to a victory over the Boston Celtics. And as here, Jason Tatum, it's only 5 points, where he's been grabbing boards with Al Horford, which is pretty good. And Drew Holiday was going to get fouled out during that game, and so was Stephen Curry with 5 personals each. But both managed to survive the game, and the Warriors take over. Right here, let's pause the music because Steph Curry is doing the night-night. Alright, let's start this video over. This video is hard to see because it's right over here. The night-nights. The night-night. Beautiful. Now let's look here. Kuminga. Brandon Podziemski. And Trace Jackson Davis will be the future of the Golden State Warriors. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but they're like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. And let's just all pray Podziemski is not going to end up like Jordan Poole, like the fool he is now. And Trace Jackson Davis, a post-up player. He's not PBJ shooting threes like he's Steph Curry, despite he had that one good game against the Nets. Don't care about that. Care about the Warriors now. Wiggins, Chris Paul. We have assistance from the dinosaurs. The rookies are doing good, but yes, with dinosaurs, we can carry the team. And check out Darius Saric. Looney should come off the bench for this guy. He's been putting up more minutes. And these rookies are doing so good. And for Boston, I can't wait to see Tatum carry again. That's going to be epic. Alright, who's next? Aha. Oh wait! JP! JP did actually good in this game, but when you're playing against Steph Curry, he'll just shoot the ball over you. But hold on. Alright, let me fix it. That's better now. So, I believe this was the last game that Ryan Rollins has received minutes. And yes. The one thing that every All-Star likes to do is shoot the ball over Steph Curry. Yeah, you heard me right. He may be the greatest shooter, but because he is 6'3", well, some people argue he's 6'2", he is, unfortunately, one of the guys you can easily shoot over. And it's not even that funny. Despite we're not devoted, and so is Sacramento. Well, first I like the Clippers, now I hate them because they got James Harden, who is called a cancer. We did make an episode about this. I'll probably post it in the description. But yeah. So this 7-game, or is it 9-game? Whatever. Alright, let me count. When was the last time we played a home game? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I knew it. Our 9-game homestand winning streak all ended because of this game. And let's just say the referees are calling bad shots to end the historic Warriors dynasty. But hey, let's leave all your thoughts. I want to save all your thoughts in the comment section. As Steph Curry has a terrible shooting night. You know, let's check the box score. Points can't define anything in a game for a player. Jamie Jacques Jr., this guy who was acquired by Miami, can actually help carry. Okay, Thomas Bryant is bench. So Curry here, 1 turnover, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 32 minutes. For some reason, I thought he was pretty much benched. And the Warriors put up decent numbers. Steph, Klay, same number of points. Podzemski here is having the rebounds and assists. And let's look at the bench. TJD grabbing all the boards for the Warriors again. He's a keeper with JK and Moody. Okay. First of all, JK and Moody are trade pieces for future of the Warriors. Don't forget Saric. Besides, if the Warriors kept Dante DiVincenzo, we would have been OP. But the 2021-22 Warriors had a pretty good connection. But there were a couple of dinosaurs who threw the party down. So this Warriors roster is pretty good. And I want to see more of that. So we found the problem with the Warriors. Draymond Green and his controversial actions, in which my English teacher says we should kick him off the team already. But yeah, let's see why Celtics fans hate Draymond.
Who do you hate the most in the Warriors, and why is it Draymond?
It's Draymond because he a
Okay, check out the shirt. It says Raymond, but yeah, I know the shirt's covering up the D. The Celtics fans are here selling crazy merch, just trash talking NBA players. Worst environment ever.
Draymond because it's Draymond.
Okay, Daddy, you're curious about Draymond. I'll give you that.
Exactly.
Draymond, but also Jordan Poole's ugly ass.
Emotional,
damn it!
Okay, that video's looped. But if we do look at the standings, we got one more team to talk about. The Detroit Pistons, who recently had a 28 losing streak, and all fell because of, you guessed it, Jason Tatum. Well, he didn't lead the team in scoring. It's just the fact that he basically carried the Celtics again. 43 minutes, 31 points, and guess what? Celtics came back from a deficit, and it was all because Detroit decided to blunder in the third quarter. But the Celtics at halftime, 66-57. And how do you start dragging in the third quarter as this Monty Williams-led Pistons team can't keep up? Hey, at least Cunningham did good, and good job for acquiring Bojanovic. So, this team actually needs improvement. Just like the Orlando Magic. Well, Luka's not leaving Dallas, but if he did up in Orlando, they could have ended up in higher playoff contention. Maybe take this spot over here. But let's look back. No All-Stars on the team, but they've been actually doing some consistent games, keeping up consistent records. Well, Banchero's a lone star. Eventually, these Warriors fans, well, not Warriors fans, eventually NBA fans will get into the All-Star game, as we all know with a bunch of rookies. But no one's heard of Wembanyama since the Spurs have a terrible losing record. Well, not to mention they won this one game as Wemby starts carrying the team again. He needs help. Maybe. But the Spurs got lucky with the #1 pick. Because they automatically knew in that one bar that Wemby was going to go to their team. And he turned out great for him and Coach Pop. But unfortunately, the two need some assistance. Well, at least Victor Wembanyama has support from Tim Duncan and a bunch of other Celtics fans, and not Celtics, and a bunch of other Spurs legends in the house. But anyways, let's load up the Britney Spears moment, and Wemby will get on Snap later. Don't ask me for it. Fortunately, we have the video right here, and obviously we know who made this video because it says on the big screen. But there are some controversial moments that we've already done with Britney Spears and Wemby. And he automatically just smacks her for trying to interact with Wemby. Now that is actually insane. I gotta be honest with that. She didn't try and grab him. Well, after all, she just wanted to meet Wemby. And then I think she gets taken, or they're trying to get her back in the restaurant. And I don't know what she shouted, apparently. But she wasn't trying to grab him. She was just trying to meet Wemby because he's Wemby. He just joined the NBA. And at that time, everyone's celebrating because he's the #1 pick. Draft prospect to France. But oh well. Some heroes that we want to meet just care about their fans. Like Taylor Swift. And some just leave him out of the blue. Like Westbrook, who has fans calling him Westbrook. The NBA is really crazy at some times. But it'll eventually improve. But that's just why the NBA has a lot of fans. So, other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. And I gotta bounce. I will be back tomorrow for some more video gaming before the new year. And maybe there will be another Connor Bonner episode. We'll see. Till next time.